Welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Today, we are going to help you sound more fluent, more natural, and more like a native speaker in the real world. In this lesson, you'll learn 50 everyday conversation phrases that cover everything from asking for directions to shopping, ordering coffee, and handling household problems. These aren't just random phrases. They are the specific expressions native speakers use every single day. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the simple secret that will make these phrases stick in your mind forever. Let's get started. Part 1. Directions and getting around. Let's begin with some essential phrases for when you are out and about. Why don't we just ask someone? This is a great phrase to use when you are lost or confused with a friend. Instead of guessing or checking your phone for the 10th time, you can suggest asking for help. Why don't we? Is a polite way to make a suggestion. Is it within walking distance? This is a fantastic question to ask when you get directions. Walking distance means close enough to walk comfortably. You can use this anywhere. Is the museum within walking distance? We should take an Uber. If it's not walking distance, you might need a ride. We should is a modal verb used for suggestions. It's very common to say, take an Uber or take a Lyft instead of just take a taxi. What street are we on? This is a simple but crucial question when you are disoriented. Notice the preposition on. We are always on a street. We're on 5th Avenue. We're on Main Street. I think we're lost. This is a very common phrase to admit that you don't know where you are. It's better to admit it early than to wander around for hours. To be lost is the state of not knowing your location. Part 2. Shopping and customer service. Now let's talk about phrases for when you are buying something. Excuse me, how much is this? Excuse me is the polite way to start any interaction with a stranger or staff member. This is the standard way to ask for a price. Do you have this in a medium? This is how you ask for a different size. The preposition is in. Do you have this in red? Do you have this in a small? Where can I try this on? To try on is the phrasal verb for testing clothes to see if they fit. You are asking for the fitting room or changing room. Is this included in the sale? This is a very smart question to ask. Sometimes signs can be confusing. You want to know if the item you are holding has a discount. I don't need a bag, thanks. This is a great phrase for the checkout if you brought your own reusable bag or if the item is small. It's good for the planet. What time do you close today? A practical question to ask if you are planning to come back later. I don't need a receipt. Often, cashiers will ask if you want a receipt. If you don't need it for records or returns, you can simply say this. What's the Wi-Fi password? Or even simpler. What's the Wi-Fi? This is probably the first question everyone asks when they enter a cafe. Is there somewhere I can plug in my laptop? To plug in means to connect to electricity. You are looking for an outlet or a power source. Sorry, there's no toilet paper. This is an awkward but necessary phrase. Sorry, here isn't really an apology, it's just a polite way to get an employee's attention to fix a problem in the restroom. Part 3. Ordering coffee and food. Let's master the art of ordering like a local. I'll get a small cappuccino. I will get is a very common, casual way to order. It sounds more natural than I want. Can you make it extra hot? You can customize your order. Can you make it? Is a polite request. You could say extra hot, decaf, or with oat milk. Actually, I'll get it to go. To go means you want it in a paper cup to take with you. If you change your mind mid-order, start with actually. Hold the whipped cream. Hold, in this context, means do not include. It's a classic diner or cafe phrase. I'll have the burger. Hold the onions. What kind of muffins are these? What kind of? Asks about the flavor or variety. Are these blueberry or chocolate chip? Part 4. Making plans with friends. These phrases help you organize your social life. Are you free this weekend? The standard way to check someone's availability. Let's grab coffee after work. To grab is a very casual verb, meaning to get something quickly or informally. Let's grab lunch. Let's grab a drink. We need to catch up soon. To catch up means to talk and exchange news after not seeing each other for a while. It's a very warm and friendly thing to say. What are you up to this weekend? To be up to means to be doing. This is a very natural way to ask, what are you doing this weekend? I'm just relaxing at home. A perfect answer to the previous question. Notice we don't use up to in the answer, just in the question. Part 5. At the salon or barber. Getting a haircut can be scary in a second language. Use these phrases to get what you want. I'm just getting a haircut. This is what you tell your friend when they call you. Just the usual, please. If you go to the same person often, you can say this. It means do what you always do. You can also say this at your favorite cafe. Nothing fancy, just a trim. A trim is a small cut, just taking a little bit off the ends to make it look neat. Nothing fancy means you don't want a big change. Just clean up the split ends. Split ends are the damaged tips of your hair. Clean up means to tidy or remove the bad parts. Can you add some layers? Layers are when hair is cut at different lengths to give it volume and texture. Part 6. Healthcare and appointments. These are essential for managing your appointments. Do you accept walk-ins? A walk-in is a customer who comes without an appointment. This is common for nail salons, some barbers, and urgent care clinics. I need to reschedule my appointment. To reschedule means to change the time or date of an existing appointment. Are there any appointments available today? A polite way to ask if they can fit you in immediately. When will my results be in? Be in. Here means be ready or be available. You might ask this after a blood test. I need to update my address on file. On file means in their records. It's important to keep this information current. Part 7. Chores and parenting. These phrases are great for family life and daily tasks. We're out of milk. To be out of something means you have used it all and there is none left. We're out of bread. We're out of soap. Can you give me a hand with dinner? To give a hand is a classic idiom for to help. Are you picking the kids up? To pick up means to collect someone, usually from school or practice. Can we stop by the bank? To stop by means to visit a place quickly on your way to somewhere else. I'm taking the car into the garage. The garage here refers to the mechanic's shop for repairs. Remember that parent-teacher night is Thursday. This is a meeting where parents go to school to talk to teachers. Cindy has a play date at Ashley's. A play date is a scheduled time for children to play together. What time is soccer practice again? Adding again at the end implies you knew the time but forgot it. Did you check his homework? Check means to review or verify that it is done correctly. I signed him up for piano lessons. To sign up means to register or enroll. Part 8. Household problems. Finally, let's learn how to talk about things breaking down. The dishwasher is leaking. Leaking means water is coming out where it shouldn't. The power went out. The power refers to electricity. Went out means it stopped working. My printer ran out of ink. Ran out of means it used up all the supply. The oven is acting up again. To act up is a phrasal verb that means a machine is not working properly or is behaving strangely. You can also say a child is acting up if they are behaving badly. We need to replace the washer. To replace means to buy a new one because the old one is broken. The final secret. Incredible! You just learned 50 essential phrases that cover almost every aspect of daily life. You now have a toolkit for shopping, eating, working, and living in English. And now, for the secret I promised at the beginning. The simple secret that will make these phrases stick in your mind forever is this: visualization. Don't just memorize the words. I want you to close your eyes and see yourself in the situation. See yourself in the cafe holding a cup. Smell the coffee. Feel the warmth. Then say the phrase, "I'll get a small cappuccino." When you connect the language to a vivid mental image and a physical sensation, your brain stores it as a memory, not just a vocabulary list. So, my challenge to you is this. Choose 3 phrases from today's lesson. For each one, close your eyes and create a mini movie in your mind where you use that phrase. Do this, and you will never forget them. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English podcast channel to watch our next videos.